Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent English with Podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm Peter. We're so happy you're here with us today, ready to learn English and also reflect on life a little.
That's right. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, time. Are we really making the most of it? Or are we letting too much of it slip through our fingers?
And don't worry, this isn't going to be a lecture. Think of it more like a friendly conversation that will give you new ways to think about time and some useful English vocabulary at the same time.
Exactly. In this episode, you'll hear why time feels faster as we grow older, how to beat the someday illusion, and some practical tips for spending your time on what really matters. Plus, stay tuned, because at the end, we will have a vocabulary section to help you learn 10 great words and phrases from today's discussion.
The wake-up call.
Anna, let me ask you something. If you had to guess, what percentage of your day do you think is spent on things that really matter? And what percentage is just distractions?
Honestly, maybe 30% on meaningful things and the rest. Oh wow, that might be 70% on things that don't really matter at all.
See, and that's the tricky part. Most of us spend a big chunk of our day on autopilot, scrolling on our phones, checking emails, binge-watching random shows, without even noticing.
And here's a fact that really puts things in perspective. The average person only has about 4,000 weeks in their lifetime. If you're 40 years old, you've already used up more than half of them.
Wow, that's a serious wake-up call. Life is shorter than we think.
Which is why this conversation matters so much. We want you, our listeners, to walk away with a new perspective and some practical tools to help you make the most of your time.
Why time feels faster as we age.
Do you remember how summer vacations as a kid seemed to last forever?
Oh yes, 1 week felt like an entire year. But now, I wake up on Monday, and boom, it's Friday.
There's actually a reason for that. It's called the time perception paradox. Our brains measure time by how many new experiences we have. As children, everything was new places, new people, new lessons, so time felt slower.
But as adults, we fall into routines. We stop noticing every detail, and the days start to blur together.
That's why if you want to make your days feel longer, you need to break your routines. Take a different route to work. Try a new hobby. Do something unexpected.
Yes. Last month I tried a salsa class. I was terrible at it, but those 2 hours felt so alive and exciting. It made the whole day feel longer.
There's someday illusion.
You know what else steals our time? The word someday.
Oh yes. Someday I'll travel. Someday I'll write a book. Someday I'll start learning guitar.
But someday almost never comes. It's like this comfortable couch of procrastination.
The cure is simple. Replace someday with a specific date. Or just take the tiniest step today. Watch one short guitar video. Go for a 10-minute walk. Open the book you've been meaning to read.
Small steps create momentum, and momentum turns dreams into reality.
Priorities and the deathbed test.
Let's talk about priorities. There's something called the deathbed test. Imagine you're 90 years old. Looking back at your life, what will matter more? The hours spent on emails or the time spent with loved ones?
That question hits hard. It makes you realize how precious family and friendships are.
Here's a practical tool. The top 3 rule. Every morning, write down the 3 most important things you want to focus on. Those are your non-negotiables. Everything else is secondary.
And to protect those priorities, you have to learn the power of saying no.
Distractions and boundaries.
Let's be honest. Who hasn't lost an entire afternoon to social media?
Guilty. You think, just 5 minutes, and suddenly an hour is gone.
One simple fix. Turn off your notifications or set time limits for your apps.
When you take control of your phone, you take back control of your time.
Experiences over things.
Here's a lesson I love. Experiences are worth more than things.
Totally. I once spent a lot of money on a gadget. It was fun for 2 weeks, and then I barely used it.
But the weekend cooking class I took with my mom, that memory still makes me smile.
Experiences create stories. Stories stay with us forever.
Time versus money.
We protect our money so carefully, but we often give away our time without thinking.
And yet, time is more valuable than money. You can always earn more money, but you can never earn more time.
That's why I love the concept of time wealth. It means having control over your schedule, not just financial success.
Yes, time freedom is the real goal. Not just earning, but living.
Practical tools.
Here are 2 simple but powerful tools. First, practice single tasking. Focus on one thing at a time.
Yes, when I tried multitasking, I ended up with burnt pasta and half-written emails.
Second, keep a time log for 1 week. Write down exactly how you spend each hour. You'll be surprised at what you discover.
It's like tracking expenses, except this time you're saving hours instead of dollars.
Rest, reflection, and buffers.
Don't forget, rest is not lazy. Rest is a productivity booster.
And so is reflection. At the end of the day, take 10 minutes to ask yourself, did I spend time on what really matters?
Also, leave time buffers. Don't pack your schedule back to back. Give yourself space for delays, surprises, or just breathing.
Because some of life's best moments happen in the unscheduled spaces. Let's review 10 useful words and phrases from today's conversation. 1. Time perception. How fast or slow time seems to pass. 2. Time wealth. Control over your schedule. 3. Trade-off. Giving up one thing to gain another. 4. Time freedom. Choosing how you spend your time. 5. Multitasking. Doing many tasks at once, usually badly. 6. Time log. A record of how you spend your time. 7. Productivity booster. Something that increases focus or efficiency. 8. Downtime. Time to rest or relax. 9. Time buffers. Extra space in your schedule. 10. Reflection. Thinking back on your actions to learn from them.
Try using these in your own sentences this week. You'll remember them much better.
What a great discussion today. Time is short, but that's what makes it precious.
Exactly. Spend it on what truly matters. Build in rest, reflection, and a little fun along the way.
Until next time, stay curious, stay intentional, and keep making every minute count.